Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast, where the presenter's natural affinity with the Mescalero Apaches has long been revered amongst those very same Indians. Indeed, in some territories, he is still known as Little Plum.
Are you telling me now that Americans don't like...
They don't like the Indians, no. And the Indians know that. And even though at the moment that there's all this...
I find that hard to believe.
I'm telling you, they don't like them. And they dislike Mexican people even more. And the Mexican people are the loveliest people you would ever meet. Ever. And the Indians are very nice too, but they're very guarded. Now, for instance,
I've never met a Mexican.
Have you not?
No.
I'll bring one down to your house.
Right.
Anyway, there's one particular... I thought it was very interesting. I remember staying at this hotel, which was owned by the Mescalero Apache in where was it?
It doesn't matter.
No, it's in Arizona. I can't remember where it was now.
Well,
New Mexico.
Sorry.
New Mexico. And I stayed in a hotel. It was also a casino, right? And all the Apaches, they all worked there. All the staff were all Apache, right? So it was you had to be very careful. I mean, if you sat at the bar, right, which I did once. This is when I first noticed it. And the fella came over and he said, "What do you want?" I said, "I would like a beer, please." He said, "Okay." And he goes away, you see. And he starts to do something. And I'm kind of the only one there, really. There's another couple at the end, and there's no big hurry. And he's over and he's polishing the glasses, you see. And I said to myself, what do I do now? Maybe he's forgotten. So he came over near me and I said, could I have a beer? And he said, yes! I sensed the hostility. And then I did a terrible thing. What I tried to do was, whilst I was there, I tried to kind of make them angry, to see how angry they would get.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I just wanted to see the depth of the anger. I loved them, but I just wanted to hear the depth of it. See, I'm a sociologist, Sean. You seem to forget this.
Yeah. What did you do? Circle the wagons?
No, that's a cruel thing to say.
What?
No, tell you what I did do.
What?
The thing that I did was my final experiment was when I was leaving.
You got the beer. I take it.
Oh, I got the beer. Yeah, but it was a while. And he didn't like it. He didn't like me asking him twice. That's the point. See, they don't like serving the white man, because the white man's cheeky to them. I wasn't cheeky to him, but he thought I was going to be. You know the story about me, and Indians like Irish people because they say they're the same.
Right.
Anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, my final experiment with the Indians and the Apache and the Mescalero, it was called, I'll remember the name of the hotel now in a minute.
Sure, it doesn't matter. You can call it.
It matters. People maybe going to America might want to look at it. It's a big, huge casino in New Mexico. It's called... something like Land of a Thousand Dances.
Right.
Anyway, something like that. Thousand Dreams, whatever.
Okay.
You're getting fed up by me telling this story.
Because I'll never be in that casino, and I'm sure 99% of the people listening to you will not be in that casino.
Many more people travel than you think, Sean. Just because you don't go anywhere doesn't mean that nobody else does.
I'm never going.
People planning their itinerary now and saying, he's talking about the Mescalero Apache Casino. I'd like to go and see that because I'm going to New Mexico on my holidays.
I'm never going on an aeroplane again.
I know, that's because nobody wants you on their planes.
No.
Tales of the Old West continue with the presenter's experience of Apache hospitality being received with interruptus's usual hostility. My final experiment with the Mescalero Apache was this. I'm standing, checking out at the hotel. I've got one suitcase, right, which is quite large, and another little bag.
Uh-huh.
No little baggage, you have a small bag.
I know what a little bag is, yes.
I'm sorry, I don't mean that you don't know. I'm just saying a bag that's smaller than the big bag.
Oh, yes, that's
And the two of them are sitting there, and I'm checking it, and this guy comes over. They call him, do you know what they call them now? A bellman.
Oh, it used to be bellboys.
Used to be bellboys.
Yeah.
And I thought it might have been bell person, but they call them bellmans.
Yeah.
I'll get the bellman for you. So
Right.
the bellman comes over, and the suitcase I had was quite heavy, so he took the suitcase, and he left the wee one.
Yeah.
He brought it down to the door, which is about 100 yards away. See? And I said, I'll do this to see what happens. What did I do?
I don't want to think. No, you didn't. You didn't.
What?
No. That's hateful. You left the wee suitcase, I bet you.
Yeah. He
That's
brought
hateful.
he brought the suitcase down to the door and he stood beside it to help me into the taxi, whatever it was. The taxi
He's been
was there.
nice to you.
I know, but I just wanted to see what he would do. So I went all the way down. I checked out and I walked down, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he looked over at the wee case, and he said, "Is that yours?" I said, "Yes." And he just looked at me, and I could feel the hate. I could feel the anger.
They had every right to hate you.
No, I made it better. I made it better. So he went and got it.
Uh-huh.
And he put it down, and he just looked at me like that. I give him $20.
That's a lie. No, that is a complete lie.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, I give him $20, man. Yeah.
No, but I wanted to see what. I didn't think he would do it. I thought he would crack. I thought he would say, "Get it yourself." You know, I thought he would say that, and I wanted him to say that. And if he had said,
why?
I wanted him to say,
why?
It. I wanted him to I wanted to see his anger. Because I wanted to find out how much he didn't like white men, and I wanted him.
But
to say,
then would you have said to him?
Yes.
Do you know why I did that?
Yes. That's what I was going to do.
Lucky
and then I would have given it to him.
You're just been a wee snob.
And then
as we called you yesterday. We told you yesterday you're a snob. And that's all you are. You're a wee snob.
I would have given him $30 if I'd told him.
No.
If he had said to me, "Go and get it yourself, you honky." That's what black people say. What would be? "Oh, go and get it yourself, white man." I would have gone over and get the bag and brought it down, and I would have said to him...
Oh, you're just belittling the man.
I would have said to him, "Listen, Tonto.
Yes, you see.
The reason why I asked you to do it, because I wanted you to be angry with me, because I wanted you to be angry with me, and you did it, so thank you." The listeners are on the warpath. To continue the Indian theme, to placate them, the presenter attempts to sing them back to sleep. Jerry, would you please play Old Man River? Old Man River. That old man river. Good morning. I hope you can play Stand Tall by Burton Cummings.
What's that?
Please play Superman again. Okay? There's a request for that. You're supposed to come in and say, "Oh,
no, I hate it.
Go on.
No,
Well,
I
you do
hate
that.
it.
You do that.
No.
Go on. Get it. I'm going to do it. Go on ahead.
No, I can't get the right.
Keep doing it.
I'm out of breath, man.
No, you have to breathe when
But I
you're
want to take a big lump.
Oh, Superman. Hey, John. Modern man. Oh. You see, we should have recorded that. Good, that was good. We've got a future doing that. A gentleman wants you to impersonate Eamon Malley. Eamon Malley.
Eamon Malley would be good.
Very good.
Yeah.
So he wants to have a conversation with Eamon McCann and someone else.
Yeah.
And Eamon Malley is talking to Eamon McCann. Why don't you be Eamon McCann? I'll be Eamon Malley. Eamon.
No, I need something to talk. What can we talk about?
Eamon,
By the way, can I just tell you this now before you go? You're mentioning Limavady Football Club there.
Yes.
You have been made an honorary member of the Derry City Football Club.
Have I?
Yes. Yesterday, I was speaking to the manager last night, and he said to me, we heard Jerry talk about Derry City Social Club on the radio, and we felt it's only but right to make him an honorary member and thank him for the publicity that he gave the club.
Well, I think that's an honour.
Yes,
Thank
you're
you,
an
because-
honorary member.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I can go up there and have a drink.
Any time at all.
Really?
Yes.
That's really nice. Tell him
yeah.
thank you very much, because Derry City Football Club is very close to me.
Yes.
Because I don't know, I've kind of fallen away a bit, because, I don't know why. It's because, it's cold now.
Yeah.
But when I was a
And
child...
they're not playing. The season's over.
That's right. That's one of the reasons I'm not going to the matches, because there are none. No, because I'd been going to see Derry City since I was no height. My father used to bring me. Remember, he used to hold me up to see Jackie Fullerton playing.
Yes, I know. And also...
I always loved that.
I know. And also, you always talk about something we were talking about this morning, which will bring the subject up again. What was American apples?
American apples! Yeah, see, when my father used to bring me, and then when he stopped bringing me, you get to be about 12 or 13, they stop bringing you.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go. And then I used to go myself, but I used to climb over the fence.
Where? You did not.
I did.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Dinnery Street.
That's a lie.
To climb over the fence.
You
at
did
Dinnery Street.
not.
I did. I did for a long time, and I'm not proud of it, but I did climb over the fence. I mitched in. But that was okay. Then I began to pay later when I realised that, it was a wrong thing to do. Promises of Maley and McCann linger in the air, but first, the question of what the remains of an apple is called occupies most of the staff.
Do you remember you used to get a bite of an apple? And the people will hold their hand around the apple and put it up your mouth with their two hands. You wouldn't take a big bite.
And sometimes you'd bite their finger just for badness. Right. Yeah. And whenever at the Derry City match, there used to be a man around selling apples, and he used to go, American apples! American apples! American apples! And I used to think that he got them from America. But he didn't. It was just a gimmick. Anyway, son, I was talking to Bernadette Devil the other day. He was saying that during the troubles, that you were an instigator of many of the immense happenings in the Monk side. Would you look back on those days with some apprehension or indeed pride?
Well, I can safely say that I never.
Can you say you've done your bit?
I did. I was there. I must admit I was there, but I never threw a stone or took part in petrol bombing or anything like that. I would have been an observer.
Would it be correct to say that you're approaching from an academic or an intellectual level rather than a street fighting level?
Well, whatever that was, I'm sure if I knew the question that you asked me, Eamon, I could possibly give you an answer.
What I said was that you approach it from an academic or an intellectual level.
Well, yes, whatever that was.
What did
Eamon,
I just say?
I haven't a clue, Eamon, not a clue. Do I know what you're talking about?
Seamus Heaney writes to me. He says, I must apologise and indeed express my deep and profound regret for possibly including an erroneous split infinitive in my award-winning poem, What I Just Wrote, about my old grandfather, the lonely goalkeeper. I'll be reading this in a moment. Keeper ignited, and may I say illuminated, until a convenient and suitably collective escape strategy is employed on our behalf. In other words, keeper lit till I get out. The Goalkeeper by Seamus Heaney. My grandfather was a goalkeeper. Alone and shivering, he would guard his posts, waiting, and often anticipating that the dangerous cross that might spring him to strenuous and, as a matter of fact, urgent activity, only to see that elusive leather-bound orb sail harmlessly over the bar. Back to his lonely vigil he would slowly tread, and there he would light a fag as he cast his envious gaze upon the distant melee in the other penalty area. One day I brought him a glass of milk, and he told me to bugger off. Seamus Heaney.
Is there somebody there?
Pardon? I'm here. No. I was here. That was me reading the poem.
No, is there a man?
I don't know. Ask Emma.
Yes.
Hello? No, there's nobody
There is. Say hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Hello.
No, I don't mean you.
Where is he?
Hello.
Hello.
Was that you? Is there somebody else there?
Is there a man there, Emma? Yes, Emma said he's on one.
Well, why doesn't he speak? Hello, good morning. No, he's not there.
He is.
He's not. He won't speak.
Did you do anything?
I did nothing. What's his name? Sean? Hello, Sean. He's not there.
Emma's checking him out.
All right, I'll play a record then. That's the way it works.
He went.
And of course he went. Thank you for listening. Back tomorrow.